Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome to 30 Albums for 30 Years. I am your host, Jay Sweet. We have a good one today. The group, the Young Rascals, self-titled album released on Atlantic Records, March 28th of 1966, recorded between September 16th, 1965 through March 16th of 1966. Let's get into it. So when you think of New Jersey musicians in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the most obvious names that usually come to mind are Bruce Springsteen and, of course, Bon Jovi. But many forget about their predecessors, the Young Rascals. These white soul legends charted 9 singles on the Billboard Top 20 charts, including number ones like Good Lovin', Groovin', and People Got to Be Free. The story of the Young Rascals begins in the mid-1960s. The original Young Rascals were Felix Cavallari, a classically trained pianist and vocalist from New York, Eddie Brigati, a singer and percussionist from Garfield, New Jersey, Dino Danelli, a drummer from Jersey City, and Gene Cornish, guitarist, harmonica player, and a singer with the group. He was from Canada. Now, the group did not have a bassist, later relied on studio musicians to play the bass, but early on, it was Cavallari who provided the low notes on the organ and keyboard. So after working in separate bands, the group came together and began presenting Blue-Eyed Soul at the Choo Choo Club in Garfield, New Jersey by 1964. And then after playing around New Jersey and New York for about a year, the Young Rascals hooked up with a known promoter named Sid Bernstein, who helped the Rascals get signed with Atlantic Records. The group soon began releasing singles and hit big with their version of Good Lovin', which landed them an appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1965, leading to the release of their self-titled record, which is made up primarily of cover songs. And the group's gold record debut reached number 15 on the Billboard charts and received critical praise. So what happens to the Young Rascals following the debut release? Well, more albums, of course. More acclaimed albums. Their sophomore effort, called Collections, released in 1967, featured hits like I've Been Lonely Too Long and Groovin'. That album showcased the band's growth as songwriters and expanded their sonic palette while staying true to their soulful roots. 1968, the group changed their style and their name from the Young Rascals to just the Rascals. They released the more experimental record called Once Upon a Dream, which included the chart-topping single, People Got to Be Free, a socially conscious anthem that resonated with the turbulent times. That album demonstrates the band's versatility and willingness to tackle more serious themes. And then some more albums, 5 more. However, as often the case, internal conflicts and creative differences began to take their toll on the band, and despite their continued commercial success, tensions within the group led to a breakup in 1972. Each member pursued solo projects and other musical ventures, but their initial run was over pretty quickly, 1972. In 1997, the Young Rascals were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And though their time together was relatively brief, the Young Rascals definitely left a mark on the music world. All right, there you have it. That's today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and also check out my other podcast called The Jazz Real Book and our website, 30albumsfor30years.com. Together, let's keep this wonderful music alive. Have a great day and peace.